Okay, and I'm back. So essentially, if you've caught if you've caught the previous video, I have one of my favorite pistols that I don't carry very often because it's not convenient to carry in public, and it's reliable. It's built like a brick shithouse. I mean, it's a strong piece. MPA30 SST. It's 9mm. This takes Sten gun mags, 32 round stick mags. I've got my, well, that's holographic. Anyway, it's an Osprey sight, and it is a side cocker, which this may get some modification. Okay, so the first thing I did, real smooth on pulling that, right? Okay, the first thing I did in order to make this more concealable was to take a 32 round Sten mag and modify it into a 10 round Sten mag. Now, the way I did this was basically, obviously I unloaded them. These are loaded. I unloaded the magazine and I pulled the floor plate. Okay, once I was able to get that off, I could remove the mag spring and the follower. Basically put this into the gun, marked where I want it cut, measured just a little bit longer, about an 1/8 inch. I cut it with an abrasive disc, and then I deburred it with basically a chainsaw file. Then I had to make a couple cuts front and back with, I'll say Dremel, oh, that's copyrighted, with a rotary tool of sorts. Cut it down front and back. Then I heated the sides because these are cold formed. I wanted to make sure that's going to harden it a little bit. I want it to move a little easier. So I heated with the propane torch. I ran my collars. Didn't run it up too red, but I did watch it run through like tempering colors. So that should relieve stress. Went ahead, got a small cross peen, started working the sides out. So I bent them out, which required a little bit of work because it was a very small area. So I took that, bent it out, and then trimmed the sides, cut the spring, measured the spring. I was approximately at half, cut it in half, refit the top coil so that it actually fit the follower properly, and reassembled. I had 9 rounds I went ahead and shoved in it real quick, walked outside my shop, and proceeded to unload on a target. Cycled just fine. So, I shortened up the pistol on height quite a bit. Now, second thing I did, I love the sight. If you have time to turn it on to use it, if you're going to carry it, that's great. Chances are, no, that's not going to happen. So I went ahead and I removed the sight. Now I still got my Picatinny rail here. I've got options. I could put a laser on this for sighting, do a pressure pad. There's several things I could do. I may actually go ahead and remove my sling swivel back here just to make it a little easier to conceal. But in doing so, I have significantly shortened up the height from the bottom of the magazine to the top of the receiver of this particular pistol. I haven't even looked at it without the sight on it. With the, and you know, that's still pretty badass 1980s bad guy movie gun looking. So now this still has some paint on it. It's a surplus mag. I'll end up cleaning this up, probably disassemble it, repaint it. But now I have something that is a little more concealable. It's still fun to shoot. So I look forward to doing some videos on trying it out with the mini magazine in it. I actually couldn't find any 10 round Sten gun mags or Mac mags, so this seems to feed just fine, and lower profile magazine than what I had before. It's a lot of fun. So, I'm going to bid you guys good day, and I'm going to go play with this. You have a great day.